actually been a while since I've recorded or posted anything on YouTube, really. I think it's been a month by now. So, for people who don't know, I graduated college, went to college, graduated, got a job, moved out of the house, did the regular 9 to 5. I mean, my shit was more like fucking, it was like 8 to 1 in the morning, but that's besides the point. After a while, after my 9 to 5, I was like, damn, this is actually terrible. Like I hate this. This is the worst thing I could have imagined. I was depressed. Did I was like brainless. I didn't have time to do anything. I was making decent money, but I couldn't use it. So I tried looking for my passion. And my passion to this day is playing video games. And I always had this faint thought in my mind like, what if I became a streamer? Or what if I became a YouTube star? What if I made YouTube videos? And I've tried it before, but never took it that serious. So I got this amazing idea one day to quit my job. Mind you, I have student loans, like I have car payments, I had bills, I had rent, and all that stuff. I ended up quitting my job, moving back home to nix the rent pay, but I still had my loans and whatnot. And I pursued streaming full time. I did this for, I want to say, about 3 months, 3 months around there. And at the last day I streamed was, it's been like 2-3 weeks now. And that last day I streamed, I was I was equally depressed. I was depressed. Nothing in my life was going right. My YouTube channel wasn't growing. My Twitch view count wasn't growing. I couldn't defer my loans at the time. I had car payments. I didn't have any money. All my savings went away to moving. I moved across the country. Everything was just going bad, really. And I was very sad. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to hang out. Well, I don't talk to anyone anyways. I don't really express myself. I just deal with my emotions internally, which is just the way I am, I guess. I guess the underlining point is to tell you that if you change your life in a direction that you think is going to make you happy and it doesn't make you happy, it's okay. It's okay to fail. Now you know what you did wrong, what you can work on. And that's why I'm making these videos, to get to the point in my life where I'm fulfilled, I'm happy, I'm excited. Failing is okay. I quit my job to pursue my dream job and failed. But that's okay. Now I know what to do better. Now I know where to look for help. Now I know what resources to look into. Now I know what to dive into, research into. Don't be afraid to fail. I'm still looking for the purpose of my life. I'm sure you're still looking at the purpose of your life if you're watching this video. But don't give up. I'm here for the journey. And yeah. So back to the point of where I went from unhappy to unhappy. It was mind-boggling for me. And like right now I'm noticing like, wow, I made a huge change in my life just to continue being unhappy. Not continue being happy because I enjoyed streaming, but failure. I was scared of failure. I guess in reality that's actually what made me depressed. So, what did I do to get to this point? I feel happy right now. And the reason I feel happy is because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, let's be real. But I have an idea of what I need to do to get to the point that I want to end in. So I want to be able to travel whenever I want. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I want to make income passively to sustain whatever lifestyle that I want. I want to have a Lamborghini. I want to have a nice car. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to treat my family. I want to spend time with my friends. All this stuff. And I don't want to be limited to someone else's schedule. So I started reading. This is going to sound like hella cheesy, but I started reading these books. I have a list of books that I want to read within the next 6 months. It's like 8 books that I've found online that I think will help me find the answer that I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is what drives me, what wakes me up in the morning, what do I want to do, or what can I do to live a fulfilling, exciting, passionate, loving life. And that's really the question that everyone's trying. I mean, what's our purpose as humans besides progress as a human race and live an enjoyable life? So right now I'm reading the book 4 Hour Work Week, and I'm on chapter 10 or 9, chapter 9 or 10. And the gist of this book is this guy who believes that you don't have to work as hard as you think you do to get to where you want to get in life. He said a couple things that like really opened my mind and actually motivated me to make this video right now. It was an analogy that he gave. He was like, what's the opposite of happy? And then he was like, think about it. And I was like, what is the happiness of what is the opposite of happiness? And I was like, sad or mad maybe. And he's like, no, happy and sad are the same side, are two different sides on the same coin. They're not necessarily the opposite. So he's like, think about it like this. What do you want your life to be? And he was like, you want your life to be exciting. It doesn't matter what you do, who you are. Excitement is what drives you. The reason you wake up in the morning, the reason you look forward to the weekend. You're excited for something. And the opposite of exciting is boring. And boring is what everyone fears. Boring is your 9 to 5. And this doesn't apply to everyone, obviously. You can enjoy your 9 to 5. If you love doing computer science, you love programming, you will love your 9 to 5. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm talking to people who don't enjoy it or people who are, bored with a certain part of their life. And this is what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to be bored because being bored, you lose motivation, you spiral into a black hole of nothing is ever going right, and it just gets out of control. This video is more for my growth and the growth of others. I want to document my pursuit to happiness, I guess you can say it. I want to document my life moving forward so I can have video proof of someone getting to from point A to point B. Point A being a older version that you want to change and become this ultimate version of yourself. It's like ultimate Ruben is B, stupid young Ruben is A. And yeah, I want to document this journey. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be successful. I don't know if I'm ever gonna find happiness. But there's no point of sitting here and not trying to look for it. But yeah, this is a big step for me, and it's hard for me to talk to a camera like this, or even just to talk about emotions and happiness and stuff like that. But if I'm out here struggling on the block, trying to figure out my life, what I want to do, I'm sure there's at least one or more person out there struggling in this video, so we can struggle together to get to the top or get to where we want to be. And that being said, I'm off this. Peace.